You know what time it is. It's tax time, pimping time. Oh yeah, about to get so flossed. I don't know if people still say flossed or icy or anything like that. I'm old. Don't pay me no mind. But yeah, it's income tax season. People circle this day on their calendar for that big deposit, while others, unfortunately like myself, look at a bill. And this ain't one of those videos bashing people and what they do with their tax returns or whatever. You know, hey, if you get one, consider yourself fortunate. You know, my only critique is that I wish people wouldn't be so frivolous with it, maybe, you know. And hey, I get it. You know, you get a large sum at one time. It gives you some flexibility to kind of enjoy yourself a little bit more. In Jacksonville, where I stay, the joke is there won't be a crab pot. There won't be any crab pots left after this weekend or whatever. I find that funny because people eat a lot of crabs here. I don't know why. People have crab balls every weekend. Them things expensive. I don't know how you guys afford that. I mean, that's another whatever. Priorities, I guess. But yeah, income tax return time, you know, it give you a chance to get a leg up. Like I said, I just wish some folks, not all, I wish some would just use that more constructively to truly get ahead, not just, you know, buy a big TV or they buy a car every year. That's a lemon. It made me wonder what you're doing. The word of advice: if you couldn't have, with like a car or something, if you couldn't afford it, you know, with your regular coins, don't overextend yourself because you got that big check. Because by May, you'll be struggling all over again. So that's, if you can't afford it regularly, keep up the payments month to month regularly. Don't allow yourself to fall into these deals that have you behind the eight ball all over again, looking towards next year's tax return by May. That's that. Now, if you want to use it like to go on a trip, you know, have, you know, experience to gain some lifetime experiences, hey, that's great. Go on a cruise, fly internationally, get your passport, go somewhere. You know, this just me, you know, for all the, how I want to phrase it, for all the splurging just to get Jordans or something, or just to get, you know, clothes. I mean, if you need clothes, if you need, use it how you want to, I guess, ultimately. But just think about the long-term ramifications of it, you know, because this is money that you probably should normally have throughout the year anyway, and it's withheld from you for whatever reason. But then again, I owe all the, let me tell you a funny story. Typically I owe. One year, I went to like one of these tax preparers or whatever, and my tax return was only going to be $50. And the preparer's fee was more than what my tax return was going to be. The only reason I filed that year is because there was a rebate that year, a government rebate that year for anybody who filed taxes. It was like $300 if you were single, $600 for, I was single at the time, so that's $300 that was coming my way if I filed. But ultimately, my tax return was going to be less than what the filing fee was. And from that day on, I just knew that Taxmas wasn't the holiday for me. And there was another year that I was supposed to get like $600 back, but my student loans was in default at the time because the struggle was real for a minute. My student loans was in default, so they took that, and yeah, that was the second confirmation that Taxmas isn't the holiday for me. But for those of you who are getting big returns, I hope it yields big, you know, advancements in your life. You know, if you can, you know, pay up all your bills to give yourself that cushion. You know, if you can, you know, find different little things to invest in to bring you additional streams of income. if you can, you know, just build up that cushion so that the paycheck to paycheck living is no longer your testimony. So, you know, so that by May, you're not already looking forward to next year's tax return or having fond memories of a life that used to be yours.